Thanks for joining us for the Member xCite presentation. The Member xCite presentation is informative, interesting to the audience, and showcases the strengths of the presenter as an entrepreneur and their area of expertise. It's not a sales pitch, it's a 10-minute educational and insightful exploration into what they do. And of course, it's exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our xCite presenter today, Duncan from Studio Hawk, to present to us on SEO Fundamentals and Quick Wins for Your Business. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Duncan.
And of course today, basically we're going to be looking at the SEO Fundamentals, quick wins for you to get in your business by yourself without me. Basically the fun one.
Louder, please.
Oh, louder, she says.
Thank you.
Alright. So, a little bit about Studio Hawk. We're a boutique SEO agency in which we focus on one thing, SEO, and that's about getting you, your business online faster and better than ever. As you can see as well, we've got a couple cool awards. Best globally, best in APAC, and a couple other ones. That was just last year. Now, these are the type of clients that we sort of work with. We've got some cool little names, and I get to work on a couple of them myself. Specifically, pet stock. The fun and innovative way to essentially say, it's fun. But yeah, we specialize in SEO, and I basically do SEO 9 hours a day for 5 days a week. Don't work on the weekends because I like to sleep. Okay, first session, SEO Fundamentals. What's the basis of what SEO is? And of course, how is it sort of translated for businesses? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. And of course, Google is one of the biggest search engines, one of the biggest, that we focus on to, of course, get you organic results through keywords that people are typing in. Yeah. Say no more. Alright, and to give you pretty much the anatomy of Google, in which this lovely acronym, SERP, stands for Search Engine Result Page. Yes, big words, I know, it's very annoying. But anyways, as you can see, got a bit of a breakdown of what Google search looks like. Keywords, the types of keywords that people are punching in to get the results that they want to look for. So of course, as you can see here, someone's looking for trampolines. Of course, they want to buy a trampoline. Now, there's going to be a difference between organic and paid, in which paid are usually sitting at the top, usually have the ad section saying it is an ad. I don't focus on that at all. I focus on the results which come up underneath it, and of course, you can get 10 listings for the first page of Google. First page of Google and the second page of Google. Probably the best thing to say about that is, if you want to find a dead body, second page of Google. We want to get you on the first page. Simple as that. Alright, and of course the pillars on SEO. Yes, more fun stuff. I'll give you sort of a rough estimate of what exactly each thing is and how we sort of translate it for you. So on-site is pretty much anything and everything that is on your website. Very, very important to get content, technical, and whatever else to help the security of the website itself. Aside from that, we've got off-site. So that will be where backlinks come into play, reviews, and anything that is to do with a strategy outside of your website. So that can also be included for any new people here, Google Merchant. And then of course, we've got the fantastic thing called search intent. For search intent itself, it's pretty much how we look at the keyword itself. And with keywords, I'll give you an example. You want to look for a laptop, so you type in the brand Apple. You're going to get results for the brand Apple. Change. Add one extra character to apples, you're getting Granny Smiths, pink flavors. So searching for those specifically and getting as specific as possible helps your business. And of course, the key objective is to basically drive more quality traffic through your organic listing. So the difference between organic and paid paid is when you have to pay for a click. Organic is a free click. However, in order to get that free click, you've got to put in the work, so it's technically earned revenue. Okay, so for technical, which is part of the on-site, pretty much it refers to anything that's regards to the server optimization for your website, and to pretty much get it as indexable as possible. Indexing is pretty much how Google sees your website and gets it onto the Google search itself. In which things that can influence it, title tags, your page speed, they make page speed a bloody ranking factor. I don't like it, but I've got to deal with it. Internal linking, external linking, what other pages or services that you're linking to between your pages to create that user navigation for that experience. Duplicate title tags, pages, and meta descriptions. Pretty much anything that is saying, okay, Google doesn't know what exactly is the difference between this and this, so it could essentially drop it. So fixing those up will be quite crucial to get yourself ranking for the correct page itself. Sitemap, robots.txt, and structured data, which is another fantastic thing to add more context and flavor to your website. The other side of on-site, content. Really, really strong and really, really important that you have specific content driven towards a certain topic per page. In which what really helps is a real strong heading structure. So utilizing the H1s, H2s, and H3s to build pretty much a story of your website. The effective use of keywords, making sure that you sprinkle it in lightly, not heavily. Otherwise, that's also called keyword stuffing. As well as relevant topic information to the search with the intent. As I said before, don't talk about ice cream flavors on your IT service page. Now, as I've sort of said, it's about getting the structure and how we sort of have Google look over your page itself. So this is pretty much how Google sees your page. The first thing that's going to see is the title tag. The title tag is basically going to be the first rendition what a user is going to expect if they click on that page. The H1 heading is pretty much the main topic that it's going to be addressing about. And of course, as you can see here, can it be recommended to be similar? Yes, 100%, but it cannot be identical. The reason why we want to do that is to pretty much help create that navigation or that story of the page itself. Think of a page as a book. Your front cover, which is going to be the title tag, your heading structure is pretty much going to be your chapters and your table glossary. And then of course, throughout the content, you want to be associating main keywords that you're trying to target, as well as these things called LSI keywords. Another acronym that we use, which is latent semantic indexing, which is pretty much keywords that can help associate with the topic itself. So for example, bees, beehive, tree. Not ash tree. Alright, and then of course a little rendition which is fantastic for businesses that are essentially local. Target that local intent itself, in which one of the fantastic things is your Google My Business profile is your friend, not your foe. Don't be scared of it, have fun, enjoy it, and get a lot of relevant information there itself. Yeah, that's us. Alright, now for the fun part, the thing that's going to give you some juice, some flavor to your own website that you don't need before. That's probably going to be the best thing. SEO, you can do it yourself, but of course, if you need more help in getting these strategic, more elevated content, come to us. Alright, first one, title tags. Yes, exactly. Pretty much anything and everyone can do this themselves, in which it's pretty much, what I've already said. First thing that Google sees, its primary job is to tell visitors what they're going to expect. And you want to individualize each page themselves. Functional for life. It's in the name. Reason I did this, so this is one of our clients. Of course, they do personal training, but of course, they don't have an individual location themselves. From that, it's about understanding and discerning what specific parts of personal training do they offer, in which what they offer is mobile personal training. And as you can see, this cool little number, 210 searches a month. Yes, that's 210 searches a month, Australia-wide. And then position 4, because we're able to essentially associate this page with mobile personal training and explicitly told that through the title tag. So users will know exactly what they're going to import if they click onto this page. Number 2, service pages or category pages. These are essentially going to be the bread and butter pages itself. So, Google wants to know what the page is about, but if you muddle this story and put all your services onto one page, how's Google being able to pick out exactly what you do and get it ranking as best as possible? So actually individualizing these services that you offer, such as individual personal training, online personal training, that was something that we looked at during COVID. Because of that, they pretty much were able to stay afloat and keep at what they are. And of course, for the e-com people who dabble with products, same sort of thing, categories. So leveling out individual things that you could potentially, sell or offer based on the type of product that it is. And of course, dog food. We've got dry food, wet food, prescription, fresh and frozen, and grain-free. Almost self-explanatory, but of course, it's about hitting the right ones. Number 3, say it again, local SEO. It's going to be a fantastic thing that brings in local traffic that you probably forgot about, or something that was just missed, And of course, what do you want to basically optimize and look at? So I've added 3 things that are pretty much, basically the most amount of value that you can possibly get for a local SEO thing. Your business description. I believe it's got a character limit of about 600 characters that you can utilize to pretty much tell exactly who you are as a business. Okay. From there, you want to, of course, acquire those positive reviews, in which the fantastic thing is you've all got business, you've all got clients. Send out a quick email and say, hey, can we get a Google review feedback to say, yes, we offer a really, really good, strong service. Because of course, if you're thinking about it from a user perspective, a user is more inclined to go to a Google review which has 500 rather than 5. Numbers and stats, they do that. And of course, add plenty of images. People want to know exactly what they're going to be expecting or going into if they go to your business itself. And of course, we really apply the rule of thumb. So 3 internal, 3 external, your staff and staff at work. And of course, you want to, consistently update it yourself. Because the more you update it, the more Google's going to see that you're actually really active. Number 4, get blogging. Fresh content you can pretty much add to your website on a routinely basis. We usually recommend once a month, just to get a good start, in which you can target specific topics, in which it'll keep you clean. One thing we're talking about that's explicitly on this blog. I'm pretty sure it's on the first page somewhere. But yeah, key takeaways. To really elevate, ensure that your homepage title is set. Make sure you have dedicated service or category pages itself. Add value to your Google My Business and start blogging. Now, I don't have much time left, but of course, if you want to learn more about SEO, we've got this fantastic thing called Hawk Academy, and it's pretty much a culmination of what we do on a daily basis, and you can learn for yourself. Which added a bit of a discount code, 40%. Talk of the town, be it as it is. Thank you very much. That was me.